All right, good morning, everyone. Elton over here. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys are ready for today, Tuesday, July 7th. Yesterday, Monday, was a big day. It was a little bit slow, a few points here and there, but definitely going to be a great day for today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elton. I'll be your host for today, and I do some pre-market analysis every single day, Monday through Friday, 5:55 a.m. until 6:30 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. as a part-time day trader, and I've been trading for 3 years. So again, I've been doing this for a little bit already. So if you're new, welcome to the channel. I hope you're ready to subscribe because again, I do provide a lot of helpful insight with the pre-market analysis and to watching stocks through momentum trades too. So definitely gonna be helpful if you want to be a beginner day trader. If you're not new, welcome back again. I hope you guys are ready for today, and to cut the chat out, let's get start analyzing some stocks already. So first and foremost, we have UIVS with a volume of 8 million already. They did release some news in regards where is it at? Where's it at? They released some news this over here with a UAVS on watch after Wichita, um, after they announced about Amazon's Wichita warehouse. So there's going to be a potential involvement in facility. So I'm not sure if they're going to get involved with Amazon over here. So definitely possibility. I'm not sure how to interpret those news, but there it is. There is an article right there. But regardless of what the news are, we can't truly know if the news are going to be positive or negative. But so far, it did affect it in a positive manner. But what we can do is just look in between the lines and then read up the charts. And then basically, from what I can see is, and this I released already some of the alerts to the group chat this morning. Right here for UAVS, there's a trigger at $1.65. So at $1.65, a trigger basically means that if the stock gets above this, just watch it, and then if it breaks, watch for the breakout of the pre-market high, which is $1.74. So I put it 1 cent above that. So $1.75 is where I gotta create this alert. So basically, you're gonna be watching it from there and see how it behaves. Next, we have GNUS. Watch for reversal after a huge sell-off from yesterday. So GNUS right over here, boom. So big sell-off, like I said, from yesterday. So definitely watching out for a possible reversal. We just gotta see where the volume's gonna be standing. I mentioned that the possible reversal could be close to around 250. So that point still solidified. So that's gonna be kind of your break point. So 250, or your breakthrough, your breakout alert. So I always like to set up two types of alerts. There's a trigger alert, and then there's a breakout. A breakout basically breaks out from a trend or from a major resistance point, and a trigger, basically it's the first alert letting you know, like, okay, there's some potential that's gonna happen over here. So with this one, I'm gonna set a trigger alert around 235, since the price keeps on dropping lower and lower. So with UAVS, is my trigger was $1.65, and then my breakout is $1.75. So as you can see, that's how I like to correlate it. So again, it did hit the trigger alert above $1.65, and then now we just have to wait and see if it can get above $1.75. There's some support at $1.59, and then of course we got some resistance right there at $1.75. If it breaks above $1.75, the closest resistance is $2.60. Oh, what is this? Oh, let's remove that. So the next resistance could be around 260. So definitely a big resistance after that if it breaks through. Next we have GEVO. This one has had some resistance at 80 cents. Um, well, it had support at 80 cents because when I released the news was at 5 a.m. So at 5 a.m. the stock was around here. So 80 cents was support, and it just fell from it. So now definitely you just gotta watch out for. Now we got that 80-cent mark is definitely resistance. So we'll see what's gonna happen over here for possibly watch out for a reversal, and the reversal trigger alert could be around 76 cents. 76 cents is going to be the trigger alert, and of course 81 cents is going to be the breakout alert, because again 80 cents is the 80 cents, it's where the resistance is at. So once it breaks above 80, then 81 cents is going to be the breakout. And next we have ANVS. They did have some news in regards of one of their face trials, or where's it at? In regards to the Parkinson's and Alzheimer's patients. Looks like they're on phase 2 study. So definitely positive news ever since the news got released at 3:45 in the morning. And what did I say for this one? Jivo, no, who's this? ANVS. So worth watching. Pre-market high of day 889, and the biggest thing about it is this stock is very new. If I go to 3 years, it doesn't get past 1061. So $9.60 is a major resistance, because there's a big sell-off. There's a little sell-off over here from the first candle. So this stock is trading around 8 or 940, 920. So somewhere over here. So again, 960 is a resistance. If it breaks above that, then it's gonna break the 52-week high, which is 1061, and then definitely gonna be a big watcher to see how far it can definitely break from 1061. So definitely a big watcher over here. So 10 now the new or at the time that I said it was $8.99, so $9 was the breakout, but now it's gonna be 941 if because of the new high, the pre-market high of 940. So it's already close to there, 924. So again, and then we have the resistance, the first resistance at $9.60. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Right here, let's go back to this one. Oh, there it is. So there it is, and then once it breaks above 1061, then definitely gonna see how far it can definitely go. Next we have CRVS. CRVS is worth watching around 625 for a possible reversal, but it failed. So definitely we got some support around 450, and see if it's going to continue selling off. And there's going to be, yeah, if it got below 525, it was going to be a short continuation, since there was a big sell-off. So definitely, we're definitely in a short position, but we can definitely expect a reversal, probably a bounce from the support around 450. We'll see how strong this support is. If it's weak, then and breaks through, then definitely not so strong. But other than that, definitely going to be watching it here. So 535 will be a trigger alert for a reversal, and then around $6 is going to be the breakout, and trying to retest that $6.30 again. Next we have Blue. Blue had a big sell-off after they yesterday they had what was it, a bad here we go. They missed their cough treatment study primary endpoint yesterday. So big sell off from $12 down to $2. So big sell off from those bad news. So watching it to break out from the previous day high, which is around 445. It just needs a lot of volume. Daily average volume is 4 million. It's up 2.6 million right now. So definitely got to see if the volume picks it up so that way it can break above that. And so the pre-market high for today is 407. So I'm gonna set a trigger alert around, or a breakout alert around $4.10. So that way we'll see if it breaks from that. Next we have EDNP. EDNP was worth watching break from that high of day, or high of the pre-market, 450. Had some support around 425. It tried to retest it out, but it failed. So now that 425 becomes resistance, and we gotta see if this is gonna bounce off from any of the exponential moving averages or the EMAs, either the 20 or probably the 50. If it gets below $4.10, actually not even that. If it gets below 405, then definitely expect for it to bounce off from the 50 EMA, because that means there's going to be a possible strong reversal trend that's going to happen, since it's getting close to down there, or it looks like it's going to continue in selling off. But if that is not the case, then definitely 424 is going to be a trigger alert, letting you know that it's about to break that resistance. And if it does break it, then 450 will be at the next point, the breakout point, and it means that it's going to be picking up momentum. As you can see, it's continuing to sell off. So if it gets below 4 or 5, then our next hint is expecting it for it to bounce, the price to bounce around the 50 EMA, which is this purple line right over here. And then let me get my epic pen. Boom. Oh, and I forgot to mention, like, all of our pre-market stocks are right over here in this pre-market scanner that I've already set up, and I've made a video. If you want to find the hottest stocks, it's literally the same scanner that I use, because again, it shouldn't be really complicated for you to find hot stocks. You shouldn't be buying a code, or you shouldn't be purchasing like a monthly subscription to get a scanner, when you can truly get it for free just by opening a simple account with Thinkorswim, or TD Ameritrade by Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. And then all you gotta do is copy and paste the link, and then boom, the scanner is gonna be available for you. And this, I found a lot of hot stocks. For example, yesterday I did announce Solo. Solo was worth watching around $20. And what other one? It was AYRO to watch the break from the pre-market high around 447. This stock went up to $8. So definitely something to keep an eye on. And if you guys are liking so far the way I am doing this pre-market analysis, just make sure you do hit that like button to help out, to let me know that you guys are loving the video so far, and then you're enjoying how I'm doing this pre-market analysis, and also very helpful and insightful on how I see things when it comes to doing some analysis. So just make sure you do hit that like button. Next we have VXRT. Let's see. So VXRT, where's that? Let me go back to here. For VXRT, I did not mention anything about it. It's, to me, it's a little bit overpriced. It had a big sell-off. If anything, we can definitely set a trigger around 780 if it breaks that, because we have some resistance around $8.10. And if it wants to retest that, then it definitely has to break above that resistance. So I'll say 813 for the breakout. And then right here we can definitely see that we got a double top. So basically we had a big move, sell off, big move over here, and probably going to be selling off. So again, that's a double top pattern on the 1 minute time frame. Let's change it to the 5 minute. My favorite time frames, or especially as a day trader, the best time frames is you always want to get like the most insightful thing as soon as possible. So the 1 minute definitely going to be the best thing possible. If there's like 30 seconds, that will definitely be a game changer, but it'll be really tough to look at 30 seconds since there's going to be a lot of candles. And then also the 5 minute. 5 minute is definitely very exceptional as well, in correlation with the 50-minute time frame. Both of these 5 minute, all three of them, 1 minute, 5 minute, and then 50-minute time frames are definitely very, very good. Right over here, as we can see, VXRT retesting that 780 point. We'll see if it breaks it through, or if it's gonna sell off over here and get rejected. So looking at the level 2, it's this section right here. This is where we're able to see the interest of the price between buyers and sellers, or aka supply and demand. Supply being the sellers, which are on the right side, and then on the left side we have buyers. So there you go, breaking from it, 782. So as you can see, really strong point right here. And again, if it continues, then that's a signal letting us know that we definitely got a trend for the price. But if it gets rejected and sells off, then that's going to be a signal. But what I'm seeing right here with these moving averages is, I see the 9, which is the blue line bouncing up from the 20. So definitely going to pick up some trend over here. So definitely it's gonna break up to probably around $8 again. So definitely gonna retest $8, because again, the blue line definitely it bounced off very strong from the 20 exponential moving average. So definitely these two in correlating with one another is definitely gonna pick up a trend over here. So I'm gonna remove this alert since I don't want it to get hit at the market open. And these are the stocks that I was watching yesterday, but at the same time, you already saw some of the stocks that I had an eye on from yesterday, since it was a big day. AIM, let's remove this one. WTRH, this one too was a pretty good move as well. FCL, amazing. BYFC, big sell-off from yesterday. AYRO. So AYRO, yesterday we had a pretty crazy ladder. Again, this is the one that I mentioned about around 447. Let me switch this to the 5 minute. So this is the one where you can see it had a pretty, it's called the, I think it's a step up ladder. I don't remember. And there's so many patterns nowadays. There's just, it's just literally, it's like a step up ladder. Boom, boom. And then if I were to create another one, you can see, boom. It's just a crazy pattern that it just continues going. And then after, from this one, it just blasted off from here. and it's crazy because it had a pretty even amount of volume spread out through that morning phase. Uh, so definitely a very, very strong move over right there. But now we know that it's coming back over here to this price. Let's see, we're solo. I traded over here for a good 1.3% gain, but this thing spiked up like crazy, and then now it's just dying in volume. So AYRO, I don't want to watch it for right now. This one, we'll see if it pops up, and let's get rid of this one. So let's put it on the list. GNUS. Great reversal. UAVS. Let's see, Jivo. It's all right. So there you go. As you can see, a lot of big resistance for around 960. ANVS to me is a great short. Once it surpasses that 1061, is the price going to be overly extended. So definitely going to be watching it for a big sell-off or a short position. All right, so there you go. Let me look for another one. DFFN, BYFC. BYFC is picking up volume. I'm gonna set a trigger alert. Right here on 280. And then breakout from 302. It's perfectly fine. SXTC. Okay, I'll leave it like that. So you can see not a lot of stocks are moving. We are on the days of summer, so definitely. Oh, UMRX. Price target of $4. Okay, that's definitely good. Price targets are definitely good. Let's go back to the 15-minute. So UMRX. Let's check this out. What do we got? Okay, so that trigger alert definitely around 230 for a great reversal. Nice. All right, so because we're late, the next one's gonna be. So this is gonna be the trigger alert 258, and then 293 to 294 is gonna be the breakout alert. So boom, there we go. So let me announce it over here. And definitely a lot of stocks over here. 1, 0, UMRX. $258. So there you go. It's gonna break that 258 right now. Boom. All right. There you go. So now definitely, uh, so broke off from that 258. If I was able to trade today, I would definitely would have gotten right there for a 258. And then boom, I would have made my 3% for the day. That would have been a really beautiful trade right there. But now we just gotta wait for it to break from that trigger alert. So definitely, and it has a price target of $4. So let's look at its history real quick. The price target of $4. That's a little bit interesting. It's 450 is where we got like a major resistance point right there. So, I wonder why the price target is probably just getting pumped, to be honest. Because this was yesterday's move, and then that was yesterday's close. So definitely a lot of stocks for today. Let's see, KTOV, nothing. EDMP, selling off. I'm gonna get a lot of sell off. VX, VXRT, just getting overly priced. And ANVS getting rejected. So definitely a short, uh, definitely a short position over here. Same thing with GNUS, continuing selling off. Just gotta wait for that reversal. And also with the UAVS, we had a trigger. I think it's at $1.65. It broke off from it, but then around $1.72, it's just getting rejected, but it's picking up support from $1.59. So we'll see if it wants to bounce off again. And then for patterns, we see a big, let's remove that. See a big spike, sell off, reversal, bounce off from that 9 simple, from the 9 EMA, sell off. So we already got a double top. We'll see if we're gonna get a triple top, and then boom, just continues to get a sell off. So again, we're definitely in the crazy slow days of summer. So definitely it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen over here for today. All right, so 3 minutes left until the market opens. UAVS, definitely a big watch over here after this big spike. And today I'm going to be using my paper trade account with Webull. So if you don't have a Webull account, definitely get in, get some free stocks. The link is down below. It's definitely a pretty cool platform. It has some things that Thinkorswim doesn't have. One of the biggest things is this right here, where if you never know how much of your account balance you want to use, and this I love it so much, I'm able to use percentages. So whatever my account balance is, I just want to use 50% of it, and it will automatically buy the number of shares based on the percentage of my account, which is definitely very cool to have, because instead of me typing in, oh, how many shares do I want to buy, do I buy 100, do I buy 50, I just say basically, look, I want to use half of my account, just buy me, press the buy, and then boom, press trade, the trade button, and it will buy the shares that you need based on the amount of money that you're trying to spend. So definitely very cool, uh definitely a very cool thing right there. And then the rest is pretty basic. Yeah, again, you don't always have to like overcomplicate your chart with all these buttons of it, or these what do you call these, bars or bubbles up here on Thinkorswim like I have. It's just keeping it pretty simple. It's the easiest and most efficient way. So I'm definitely gonna be using this to trade UAVS and see what we can make out of it. So as soon as it breaks above 176, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna try to jump in this trade right here. We'll see what it can fill me up on. All right, so it filled me up my order. So at an average price of $1.76. And so again, I'm trying to make my good 3% the max. So we'll see what happens right here in about 30 seconds with UAVS. And this was the very first stock for today too. And look right here, trigger at $1.65, and then watch for the break out at $1.75. Right now it's $1.77. It's not that much of a difference, but definitely something. Anything is anything right here. So and I don't know why that just happened with the platform. It opened up at $1.70 when it's all the way over here at $1.76. Where is this thing? Oh, right here. All right, so Givo moving up 6%. I'm trying to look for it. So about to break that 81 cent mark. There we go, right there. So UAVS selling off like crazy. Where am I in my stop loss? So down 6%. So I'm waiting for the bounce. I don't know why it was trading over here at $1.77, and then out of the sudden it opened up at $1.70. So I don't know why that happened with it. But I'm just gonna wait for a reversal or a bounce off, and then instead of selling off for a 6% loss, trying to wait for it to cut a little bit better than that. I didn't have all my stocks for today either. UMRX. Let's check out UMRX. So UMRX broke off from 294. Oh, 258. 258 was the trigger for UMRX. $258 was the first, and then it has a price target of $294. So definitely, this was a big watcher. And so definitely gonna get out from. There's gonna be a possible reversal over here though. Yeah, definitely big watcher right here, and especially after that 294 alert, which was the pre-market high. Definitely a big move after that. After that price target, already up 12%. Yeah, so UAVS definitely not. Okay, so let me get with UMRX. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for it to reconciliate over here for a little bit, and then try to get in at 320 once it breaks that. Let's set a limit. Actually, as the price is dropping, that's a good entry point right here. The big move. And so EDMP at or below. All right, so filled me up at 295. All right, so we gotta see a big volume spike over here. Boom, there it is. So there we go. UMRX price target of $4. Filled me up at 295, up 3% so far. I gotta break even from UAVS, so definitely gotta wait for it to see how it can behave over here. or a continuation. We are definitely kind of red on. There it goes. UAVS made a reversal. Just how I expected it. I knew it too. I knew I should have held it. I had 700 shares from it. Ah, man, both of them pretty good. You can't catch all of them either. You can't get on all the trades all the time. But UMRX price target of $4, and the closest resistance it has is 450. So definitely gonna sell right here on selling around 420 would be ideal. But UAVS got rejected from $1.75, so definitely gotta implement that once again. So I'm gonna put it for $1.76. Keeping an eye and see if it wants to retest it again. So if I would have stuck with UMRX, I mean, if I would have stuck with UAVS, but would have gone in instead of getting it too early. But again, I don't know what happened with it, that it literally failed. It literally went from $1.77 down to $1.70 in the open. So it's like, doesn't make sense why that happened. The only thing that I do not like about Webull is that it doesn't have, again, some things Thinkorswim has that Webull doesn't have, and some things that Webull has that Thinkorswim doesn't have. But one of the things that I do like is these trigger brackets basically allow me to, let's say if I want to buy at $3.10 and I want to make 15% from that, it will automatically fill my order based on where it is on the price. And if the price goes up, let's say from $3, it goes up 15 cents. So going up 15 cents, I mean 15% from $3 is going to be uh, around 345. So if the price goes up from $3 to 345, it will close my position at 345, because again, that was my target goal. And if the trade doesn't go my way, then it sells off everything at 4%. So that's something that I truly love about Thinkorswim. And so definitely, that's something I truly love though. um, UMRX very flexible over here, so definitely gonna see if we can break that 325 high of day, because I can see there's a lot of resistance around 325, around 320, around the 320s. So basically at this point we're just range trading it. There's this huge range trade right over here, so 297 or less will be a signal that this thing is going to be selling off. But if the volume picks up and drives the price up above 325, that'll definitely be a great, because again, I'm trying to break even from this UAVS trade. The price is extended over here on the 5-minute time frame. On the 20 EMA is 30%, and so it's getting a little too excessive there. So once I see this red, that means there's going to be a sell-off. But this thing is just fluctuating like crazy, so the price has to come up a lot. And then on the blue line too, the price extended by 15%. So definitely we're going to be seeing a sell-off anytime soon right here. And I only got 200 shares too, so once the price falls, I definitely want to see where the price falls and try to get more shares in to bring my number of shares up, so I can get a better gain over here. And if the price breaks above that above the 320s, let me create an alert around 323. That's gonna be my alert. If it breaks above 323, definitely something that I want to keep an eye on. But if it gets at around 298, definitely would be seeing a sell-off. So we'll see. So this is kind of like the range that I'm seeing. So this range right here. So again, if the price continues moving up, then I buy more shares. So I can maximize as much as possible. So my new average is 305. Definitely really good. But I'm seeing a lot of resistance right there on 340. This is what I hate about Webull though. It's like you gotta put everything. Actually, I can still buy a little more. This way, you truly have to get acquainted with all your platforms. All right. And so this thing is selling off. So I'm trying to get in on a short sell position over here. Only 50 shares. No, give me more. Ah. What if I'm up 311? So I'm trying to get in a short position since it topped off right there at 340. So definitely gonna see if it can get below 380. I mean 280. My average price is $3 exactly. So again, I gotta see it crack down below 280. So here's my short sell position. Uh, $3 average, 386 shares. So waiting for it to crack down below, and this for a short position. So waiting for it to crack down below 280. So 290, 271. There we go. 270s popping up. That's a good signal. There you go. 270s. Yep, that's what I want to see. 270s. Come on, but there's gonna be more 280s too. The 270s are there, so that's definitely that's not actually a good signal for a continuation of a short sale. It's just the 280s are the signal for the short sale continuation. Right now, there's probably gonna be short sellers that are gonna try to cover some right over here, but it can't get past. It can't get past $3. If it does get past $3, then definitely that's a bad signal. And I'm gonna try to get off around $3.04, 305 maybe. But definitely needed to crack down below 280s. Ideally the low of 285. So 285 or less will be an ideal signal, which 386 shares. I'll sell off. I'll sell 286. Boom, here we go. There we go. We're gonna cover a little bit here and then wait for it to see if it will continue going down below around 270. If it gets around 270, then definitely selling the rest of the shares. 283. 285. Okay, come on, come on. Get below 270. Get below 270. There we go. All right, here we go. 270, and yep, I'm gonna cover the rest right here. Boom. There it is. So I finished green with that trade. My P&L for today was shit, but that was because UAVS, I got messed up with the trade there, but pretty good day so far though. Boom, that was a good what did it fill me up right there? Filled me up at 274. Oh, perfect. That was a perfect. That was perfect right there. PDSV. Big spike, no. Two. Let me see if I can capitalize from PDSV. It was a big momentum stock too. So PDSV. All right. PDSV filled me up at 227. All right. 227, trying to get around 215. A lot of support right here around 223. I gotta see that crack down. 220. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to see. Now come back down to 217. Needs to come back down to yeah, 215 or less. $215 or less. Come on. 216. It's topping off right there at 218. Probably would have cracked down below that, but I got out early. Damn, I got a little bit too early. All right, so 653. Let's switch this scanner from pre-market to the trending stocks. Let's see what we have going in. All right, so let's see. I gotta pay attention to my group right here. HEPA 350. Did I make I don't think I made an alert for HEPA. It's fine. PDSV still trading around 320. So I got in for a quick scalp position for it. I got in at 317 and then got off at around 320. I mean 217 and then sold off at 220. And then on my short position, it went from 227 down to 219. Here it is. So UMRX, let me see. UMRX, I went long, sold some shares. Okay, and then I think I tried to short sell UMRX. Yep, I tried to short sell it. Sold to it. Where's it at? Where's that? How do you know? There's too many orders right there. Like, what can I group them all together? But I think it shows it right here. Performance. So UMRX $128, PVSV 38, UAVS is for today. This week. What about today? It shows my PNL for today, but where are my trades just for today? I don't know. It's weird. I guess it doesn't show it to you. But again, this is a paper trade account, and so I'm not really too much worried about it. But AMRH $20, PSV 38, because again it was a quick scalp. And then UMRX. I don't even know at this point. Too many orders were coming in and going. UAVS down 72, so I try to with UMRX and PDSV, I try to cover or try to recover from that loss, which brought me out for the day around $55. Which in percentage, what is that in percentage? It doesn't even tell me what it is in percentage for today. I guess like 2%. So again, I made my 2% for the day. So let's see what else is moving. VBIV again. Let's look at its history. VVIV went crazy a few days ago or a few weeks ago. It was one of these. I don't remember if it was June 15th or June 26th. One of these days it popped up. Okay, so let's see. So definitely heading over here back again. So it looks like everybody who lost money over here in this downtrend are trying to recover some. So 340 will be our resistance. So we'll see if it tries to get up there. 330. It looks like it's stopping out right there around 330. All right, so a VVIV topping off right there on 330. So definitely going to be looking for a short sell position over here. It still keeps on coming back around 325, so the demand is still there. The buyers are pushing up the price, so definitely got to see if it breaks about 327 or if it can crack down below 320. It cracked down below it for a little bit, but then it didn't continue, so we'll see what this is going to be all about right here. If it's going to continue selling off, or is it going to recover, come back up again to the 227s? Around 227, not 227s, because there's only one 227. I mean 327. So many numbers in my head at this point. So volume's dying down a lot. So that's a good signal right there for a short position. But again, we'll see. We gotta see if the demand is still there. So far, what I'm seeing is got a big spike for it. Sell off, try to cover, sell off, try to cover, sell off. And from this sell off, big move. Sold off, try to recover, but they got rejected. Try retesting it again. And then now this is where the price is going. So again, that's why I'm putting that 227 as the trigger for it to continue moving up. Or if it gets below 323 or 320 or less, it's definitely going to be a short position. Volume is dying down, but again, if the volume picks up or even the slightest change in the in trade, is definitely going to be a signal for it to continue to sell off. What I am seeing too is we definitely got another step ladder pattern, or boom, boom, boom. We'll see again. We'll see if it breaks that 330 right there. So that's pretty simple to see right there. Again, below anything 320 or less, that's a signal for a short sell. But if again the volume spikes it up, and in about 50 seconds there's going to be a new candle right here, so we'll see what the new candle is going to be. And also the volume, we got to see where the volume stands as well. All right, here we go, new candle. Again, if it breaks 327, we know which direction things could spike up, and if it gets below 320, we know which direction it's going to be moving as well. All right, 321, there we go, 320s. Like I said, that'll be a short position right there. But no, it's not continuing, so we gotta see the price drop right here. So still holding right there on 320. So definitely still holding right there at 320. 319. So there's a bunch of 320s. So as you can see, that's definitely a signal that's a strong support that it has right there. And then the demand still trying to push up the price. But if there's too much demand, then this thing is gonna crack down. And I can see the 9 EMA, the blue line, already kind of curling. So the price has to drop below it for it to continue selling off. And then these two will meet together right here. And then once those two meet together, then definitely it's going to be a sell-off that's going to happen. So there we go. So you can see the blue lines meeting close to the white line, almost there. So once they meet, we'll see if it bounces off, or if the blue line bounces off from the white line, or if it crashes below it. If it crashes below it, price is going to be dropping off. So there you go. And then we got to see the same thing not only on the 1 minute time frame, but also see it on the 5 minute time frame, where the price starts to like crash down, or this line, the blue line starts to curl a little bit. So there you go. Price is dropping. 316, 310s. We got to see a lot more 310s as well. So I'm already up on this short position. I got on a little bit early, around 323. Average price 323, up 2% already. So I'm gonna wait and see until it cracks around 310, or even below 314 actually will be ideal, an ideal price target. So definitely getting a lot of support over here on 313. Again, the demand for some reason it's low, but definitely making the price fluctuate. As you can see, like I was telling you, the blue line, if it cracks below the white line, then the price is going to be dropping off like crazy. But if the blue line bounces off from a 20 or the white line EMA, then definitely it's going to recover a little bit, and it could pick up a trend, so the price can go up again to that around the 325s, trying to retest it again. But again, we gotta see where the price goes, because where the price goes determines where the white and the blue line meet, and from there we're able to see which direction the price could be going. So little things that I've noticed as you get more experience from trading, you start seeing a lot of things like that. It's just little things is what help you get a little extra edge as well. So you just gotta see how it behaves over here. I can't truly say which direction the price could be going. All I can say is from history, from previous stocks, from looking a bunch of stocks time and time after again, GNUS above 250. I start seeing little things like that. So let's check out GNUS. How is it at? GNUS. So GNUS, very low in volume, but making its way up. I just don't want to get out from this, because again, I do have an open position for VBIB. So I just want to see how the price moves over here. So pretty crazy morning, a lot of trades already. I think this is my 4th trade for today. Let's see. ANVS, UAVS, UMRX, PDSV. This is my 5th trade, VVIB. So usually you're not allowed to make that many trades in one day if you have an account less than $25,000 due to the PDT rule, the pattern day trade rule. So usually you can't make that many trades. So I wouldn't be green right now if it wasn't for the number of trades that I'm allowed. So definitely picking up a trend over here. As you can see, the blue line trying to get in some help from the 20 from the white line. So it's gonna pick up a trend. So again, like I said, it's probably gonna if that trend does pick up, it's probably gonna head over to the 325 again and retest that. But if it gets rejected, boom, and it plummets, means if it crashes, then this line, the blue line, should be getting below the white line, and the price is just going to be dropping off like crazy down to the purple line around $3.10. But again, based on what I know it's going to pick up a trend. So again, the demand is there. That's why the price is not dropping like crazy, because the demand, it is there. Boom. So definitely getting rejected from over there on the 320s, which is good. Oh, good for me. So this is definitely gonna be a slow sell off. Let's see, HIPAA. Well, HIPAA broke off from that 350, but now I reached 434 and then sold off like crazy. I'm just gonna put an alert once it gets below 316. This is probably going to be a long trade for it to continue selling off, possibly. GNUS, I did create an alert. I didn't like it so much, but I created an alert just in case. And it broke off from 250. Which was, I think it was somewhere over here, yep. And so nothing too much with it though. PDSV fell down to $1.95. What was I on with this one? I think it was in a short position. 227. Damn, I should have held that a little bit longer too. 227 down to $1.95. Damn, that would have been an amazing trade right there. Because I filled it up at. It filled me up at from 227 to 219. Yeah, got in way too early. That's perfectly fine. So just gonna keep on watching VVIV. It's still just range trading there. We'll see if the price falls off. There's still about 10 to 12 minutes left on the live stream. I'm just gonna wait for it to sell off over here, just like how PDSV sold off. And then ANVS made a big reversal too. All right, oh, so there we go. VVIV fell below 218, 216 or less. Come on. Come on, sell off. All right, there we go. Finally cracked down. So now I needed to crack down below 313. Come on. Crack down below 313. So this is what I see right here. 315. Actually even $3 too. 305. That's what I'm seeing right here. So finally this is curling right here. Just how it was curling over here in the 1 minute time frame. The price is curling and the blue line is curling down. So I'm trying to look for like a price target right here around 310. That'll definitely be very, very ideal. 373. So 310 will definitely be an ideal price unless this thing bounces off from the purple line right here on the 1 minute time frame. That's definitely going to be looking bad. So definitely need to crack down below 313. There you go, 313, crack down below it. Come on, head over to 310, 310. 310, come on, 310. I see it popping up right here in the level 2. 312, there we go. 312, 310, come on, 310, 310. Get below that, get below that. And the craziest thing is this is a 3% gain. So that means this stock is not even that volatile. Because if it was, this thing would have crashed already. Yeah, so it's definitely picking up support. So I'm just gonna get off right here. It's getting some support from the purple line, which is definitely gonna be very strong. So I'm just gonna get off with some profit at least. Better something than nothing, truly. I mean, I hit my goal 2% or more, but it was a total of 5 trades for that to happen. So not very pretty at all. Not very pretty whatsoever. Anything else? Oh, CRVS. High of day 634. Uh, 634. So worth watching it. Boom. There it goes. So worth watching. They broke 634. So now the new high of the day is 643. So we'll see. Is it gonna continue getting up there? What's the next resistance for this? $7. Nice. So definitely getting rejected from that 630. And GNUS too from that 350 alert. They're just slowly picking it up over here. getting close to the close of the previous day closing of 366. And then CRVS again, both of these. HIPAA failed beautifully. And we got a lot of opportunities today, but 627. All right, so that's it for today's live stream.